The new rules and regulations for the Chamorro Land Trust Commission are now in the hands of Senator Ben Pangalinan's Committee on Land. Key to the new regulations is the power for the CLTC to now issue leases rather than just licenses.
By adding a commercial lease program to it, then we expand the economic activity and the business activity that can occur on these properties.
That's important because commercial property users are how the CLTC funds itself. It gets no money from the legislature to pay for its operations, so it must collect payments from the commercial operators who occupy its lands. And that hasn't happened in many cases in the past, as in the case reported yesterday by PNC News, where a past CLTC director and a board chairman allowed Huame, Bali Steel, and Global Recycling to use its property on Batulo Road as a junkyard without having to pay anything. There are many more examples that have come to light in recent years. CLTC Director Jesse Garcia says that the new rules, which he and his team drew up, will give them more power to enforce payments and collections.
If they break any part of that rules and regulations, then actions will be taken through the commission.
So you have more power now to enforce?
Basically, with the rules and regulations, that's what will give us the power to take more action.
Garcia also says that the new regulations will require fair valuations of the properties under CLTC control to ensure that the leaseholders are paying a fair rate for the public land they're using.
There's going to be appraisals for the leases that are going to be issued. They have to go through a series of appraisals and values to determine the market value of how much we're going to lease out the commercial properties for.
Senator Pangilinan, meanwhile, also points out that there will be two classes of commercial leases, one for major commercial developers and another for smaller commercial leaseholders meant for local Chamorros.
I guess the governor in this case and his administration and the board feels that they need to provide that kind of development activity under a different set of licensing and lease structure.
So you agree with that then?
I'm going to take a look at that and see how they classify those properties. But generally, yes, I think we know that, the Chamorro Land Trust is commercial activities not meant to allow people to flip property, so to speak. It's for the development of viable commercial activity that would support the beneficiaries of the trust. And we need outside expertise as well as outside capital.
Pangilinan expects to schedule hearings on the new regulations for the CLTC soon. Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.